Mark your calendars, Thursday, October 26th at midnight, all the way up through Tuesday, October 26th at midnight, all the way up through. Team Go Rocket is back, and they are back with a vengeance. Here's everything you need to know. Like with any other Go Rocket Takeover event, they will be appearing more frequently at Pokestops and in balloons. So instead of once every 6 hours, they'll be showing up every, I think, 3 hours. You can use a charge TM to help a Shadow Pokemon forget the charge move Frustration. This is absolutely key. Just a word of advice, it's a little tip. I'll show you what I do. Is I like to make a folder. Every shadow that you have that's worth keeping, be it for PvP, be it a good 3-star, be it a 4-star, anything that you want to keep and use, put it in a folder, label it as Frustration. That way you don't forget about it. You can go through, just knock them all out, change the charge moves to be something a little bit more useful. So that's just my tip. And there'll also be an increased number of shadow raids. Now once you go through the special research, which is as always going to be free, you will actually get a Super Rocket Radar, which will give you the opportunity to fight Giovanni. And Giovanni this time will have Regigigas, so the Regi family will be completed. And I think it's actually rated as the best, if not one of the best, normal types in the game, which is kind of oxymoronic since usually normal types aren't strong, but Regigigas has a really nice move pool, and it's going to be even stronger, making its Shadow debut, so definitely a good one to get your hands on. And this is, in my opinion, why it's going to be the best Team Rocket event, or Team Go Rocket event rather, to date, because Shadow Lugia comes back, and for the first time ever, it can be shiny. Now how you get your hands on it, it's going to be the same way as when you got Mewtwo a couple months back. It's going to be just for 2 days only. It's going to be Saturday, October 28th and October 29th. So you're only going to have 2 days. You're going to have a 2-day window to get your hands on that Shadow Shiny Lugia. It's going to have a base floor of 666 for attack, defense, and stamina respectively. So definitely get your hands on it. Grind those candies. Shadow Lugia is back, and it is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, it's not going to have the special move it had before. But the fact it can be shiny, and Lugia is still one of the best Master League Pokemon in the game. It's also a very good Psychic and Flying type. As a PvE Pokemon, it is definitely one worth grinding and one getting your hands on. In addition to the legendaries you can get your hands on, there will also be a number of new Shadow Pokemon coming to the game, including Ghastly, Rhyhorn, Barboach, Cranidos, Shieldon, Jolbert, and Litwick. All of these are going to have some kind of impact, be it in GBL or as a PvE Pokemon. Especially Shieldon is going to be a huge player in PvP, and so is Jolbert, because Excadrill and Bastion have a lot of meta relevancy, especially in Great League and Ultra League for Excadrill. Can you imagine Shadow Rhyperior is going to be an absolute unit? Shadow Gengar would probably be one of the top 3 or 4 Ghost-type Pokemons if I were to take a guess, because it still is going to be outclassed by the Mega form of Gengar. In 12 kilometer eggs, there's not much of a shakeup. I think it's actually going to be the same pool as it has been for a while, with Larvitar, Sandile, Pawniard, Vullaby, Dino, Pancham, and Salandit. Salandit and Sandile will be the 2 that cannot be shiny eligible, because remember Pancham a while back did make its shiny debut. I still need a second one of those, so I will be grinding 12k eggs for that. Then appearing in 1-star Shadow Raids will be Ghastly, Grimer, Mischievous, and Litwick. And then in 3-star Shadow Raids will be Nidorino, and Golbat. And as always, there'll be field research tasks which will award you more mysterious components, which will make it a little bit easier to get those rocket radars to beat the fearsome trio of Cliff, Sierra, and Arlo. I'm not quite sure just yet what their Pokemon are going to be, what you can catch from them. I personally am looking forward to a shakeup, because Aerodactyl was the only one that is even close to being useful, because Geodude and Napalm just weren't doing it for me. So hopefully this time around we get something pretty cool to get from the leaders. So hopefully this Team Go Rocket event is as good as I think it's going to be. I mean, definitely coordinate with your friends on whatever day, Saturday, Sunday, no matter what you need to grind this Lugia. Is going to be absolutely game breaking. I think it's going to be one of the best, bar none, one of the best Shadow Pokemon in the game. So definitely get your hands on it. Grind it out best you can. Remember, it can't be remote rated. It's in person only, like any other Shadow. So definitely coordinate with your friends and get together and grind this. It's all going to be here for one weekend, so definitely jump on it. Jump on the opportunity and get yourself some XL candies. I'm going to have some shorts on a raid guide on how to take down Lugia, and I'm also going to have some guides as well when we get some more information about what the leaders will have for their teams. So if you haven't already, please hit the little subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.